Okay, hopefully this is working. Hooray. Had a friend over, help me figure out the secret to making OBS talk to this new webcam is Snapchat? I don't even know, but hey, look, it focuses on my art desk now, so that's nice. These are still numbered, right? Yeah. Hooray! Because today the plan is to finish this. I really think these came out really nice, the little dividery bits. Alright. So the plan is to paint these kind of foliage looking, and also I think make a little bit of a branchy thing going up the back, just so it's less dependent on the little dividers being there. Boop. You are a gel stain. You are my dark brown. This is probably way more brown than I need for this stage of things. But whatever. Part of what made these look cool is the combination. Are you not the open? I thought you were open. Is there another one that is open? Too many tiny paints. This is what I get for not having my bin of paint handy. But I thought I put everything I needed in the little organizer dehicker. It turns out I'm wrong. The end. Ooh, tiny friends. I forgot I got those tiny friends. Varnish. I don't want the glass varnish right now. I have an open copper. Am I just koopadooku? I could just be koopadooku. That would not be a new experience. Okay, well. I thought this was open. But we can save the tiny thing. Are you a tiny fly? You were a tiny fly. Now you are gone. Moha. Moha. Paint. That does not look like the same color. How many colors? Whatever. I thought I put them all in here. Maybe I didn't. You know, this green is a mix of this like apple green and this like dark turquoise. The problem with finishing a project over several months is I'm a chaos gremlin and I'm a chaos gremlin. It's really kind of it, yeah. Also, just so you know, if anyone is watching, awesome. I cannot easily check chat right now. Just because I am facing the opposite direction right now. This is probably entirely unnecessary, but I just want to stain in here so it's not like this claims to be a gel stain. I'm hoping it will just soak in and not modify things too much. But I only want to do a little bit of a gel stain in the channel on the undersides. And then we'll do a little bit of a green stain. The other ones. And then hopefully this will finally be done. I can move on to my other ridiculous projects, of which there are, you know, a lot. Little friends just waiting to become something different. I want to get some more origami done. Our local library is doing like an origami feature for November. Maybe I'll do a stream of just fold a bunch of origamis. I was out sick for a while from work, picked up COVID. Like you do, I guess. Put off the bivalent vaccine a little too long for my lungs to behave. Because they're my lungs and they don't like doing their job. Let's see. Yeah, look. Ha! That was my phone telling me I was streaming. Good job, phone. Good job. Okay. Right, I gotta tidy up all the screen. Oh, that's gonna get weird. Phone, mute Twitch. There we go. Chat via phone. Goo. Haha. Alrighty. Can you see me mixing paint? This is funny. I should turn this slightly. Or ruin everything? No, that's not terrible. Oh no, that's way too. That's a paint plug. Blah. Nope. How much is the lag between my phone and when I do something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's a kind of a significant lag. That's interesting. I wonder if that's my OBS settings. It's probably my OBS settings. Oh, that's way too yellow now. I'm actually going to paint the outside edge metallic at the end of all this. I guess this kind of weird combo color will be my grayesy color here. Move it on. How much can you see? Or you can't, like, at all. Oops. Oh no. OBS. Yep, we need to tilt you a little more. Get OBS. Eventually, I'll set this up so I can, like, see my computer screen from my painting station. But right now, I cannot, so. It's just a work in progress. Like the rest of my life. But, yeah, so far so good. Just like, you know what, I would like to finish this. I would like the satisfaction of completion of a project. Plus, it'll help organize kiddo stuff. right now there are tiny little friends all over. Which, like, fair, tiny things are great. But I'm really not joking about the all over. Okay, we'll do the squiggle brushing, so there's that little bit of visual texture. Cat fur! Seriously, gets everywhere. How did you... I don't... Ugh. You were not here earlier. Alright. And I am not even pretending this is a tutorial. This is just me and paint and brushes doinking around. Alright. I think for foliage we're gonna go a little darker. I think we'll try and kind of feel gradient it. Like the sky, we'll start with a lighter foliage tone and then go darker as we go up. I don't know, that might be a plan. Stick a finger through a window. Don't get too much paint in the channel self. That's gonna make you sad later. Come here, water. You will help me thin that out. You know what? Whatever. There we go. Meat, meat. Yum, 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 yum. Alright, I'll just rest that there. But yeah, so this is just me painting. I just realized I forgot to put in any background music. But that's okay. I can just chat. I don't know if it'll pick up the brush noises. Be an interesting experiment for me. But yeah, we did Kiddo's birthday yesterday because we couldn't do it last weekend when we had originally planned because I got COVID. And we were also having some organizational issues. Nothing like having double executive dysfunction parents, I guess. We tried though. And it went alright. We wound up just expecting 3 kids between not inviting a lot to keep it manageable. The aforementioned executive dysfunction being real and exciting. And then one kid got sick, which was too bad, but life happens. And it was fine, you know, it was chill. You know, the kids didn't fight, they played, they ate way too much frosting because I stayed up too late stressing and then ran late, and I did get the cupcakes cooked and cooled before they came, but they were not frosted. But upside, that let the kids decide what color frosting they wanted, and then I just let them at the cupcakes and the frosting, and they did what they wanted. Bean liked the lemon cupcakes. One kid sorta did, one friend definitely didn't, and that's okay. They tried a new thing. And I got to have cupcakes on my birthday. Oh yeah, because we had to reschedule the birthday party. It was on mine and wife's birthday. But that's alright. Having a happy kiddo for your birthday is like not bad, you know? Thoroughly acceptable. I really want to see if I've got some little like leaf decals or something I could stick on this. That would be really stinking cute. We're just focusing for now. But yeah, so we had a little quest. We used our inflatable dragon we ostensibly got for Halloween, but honestly, I'm just gonna I'm gonna stick a Santa hat on it and pick up put like a scarf on it for Valentine's or whatever. Like, we have a dragon in our living room now, except for when it goes adventuring. I took it to a school event and it lit up a chunk of hall for an evening, which worked out like startlingly well. That is way more yellow than I meant to put there. We're just going to adventure. And yeah, just painting, chilling. I'm gonna get back in the habit of streaming. I think my goal is to do more of my mini streams where I play for like a half an hour instead of having this like all or nothing mindset that I definitely am prone to. Like, I do not have to stream for hours. It's okay if I wind up doing that occasionally, but I can just be like, you know what, I've got a half hour before bed, I'm gonna run some Genshin, I'm gonna run some Outer Wilds, I'm gonna run in circles and yell about cabbages in Genshin, rather than actually progressing the storyline. I mean, what? No, but like seriously, I don't know why I enjoy it so much, but running around and yelling about cabbages makes me really happy. I realize that is a strange thing to be made happy by. But, whatever. Hit me. Cabbages. Maybe I'll do that in a bit. I wonder if any of my friends are streaming. Probably someone is. I don't see anyone in chat, which is a-okay. I should probably set it up to notify more places, but I'm not great at that. I am definitely still a Discord newbie, though I do enjoy the Discords. I think it's technically social media, but it's like not stressful comparatively, because I can just be like, you know what, I mute. It can be a little hard to like go back and view like older discussions, which I don't super love unless you build in some kind of like thingammer for it. But it's also pretty easy to set up like a stream of consciousness section. Like, I made my own little just organize my brain Discord. I think the only person I've invited to it is my wife. And it's just like, hey, sup, this is quasi-digital journal. Here's the state of the brain meats. Grrr. Brain meats. Is brain meats a weird phrase? Probably. I want a little more yellow. Too much yellow. More blue. More dark green. Everything smash. Oh, I can't see that very well. See it better if I hold it like this, I think. Man, this poor angled brush. I've had this brush for so long. Like, pretty sure this one dates from middle school. Like, I'm pretty certain this one was part of my brush set when I painted the giant 4-foot by 5-foot painting that I gifted this school when I graduated from middle school. They still have it, by the way. I found out recently. It makes me happy. They've still got it. My high school still has some of my old art, too. I think they gave back everything I wanted back. Sorry if they didn't. I am prone to just kind of producing a lot of stuff. and not necessarily caring about what happens to it. Though I have to say, because it got made a big deal of in like middle school and high school, I got more like anxious and precious about it. So one thing for me, especially having then gone to art school, which was stressful in a whole other way, is just getting back into it. Doesn't need to be perfect. We are going for process here. I mean, you know, and end result in this specific case, but just like, let's have some fun with it, you know? Doesn't need to be perfect. In this case, I'm just aiming for aesthetic. And I want to actually go up off of the shelf a little bit because, you know, leaves are not gonna just go where you expect them to. Well, that's looking more grassy than I necessarily want. That's alright, we'll go in with a smaller brush. Actually, speaking of grassy, I bet if I do this down here, yeah, you're looking cute. Good job, friendo. Now we tap on the teal, tap on the yellow. Too much yellow. Too much yellow. A little more teal. Boop. Visual texture. Much more teal up here. Much more teal and dark green. And it's gonna be cute. Yes. Alright. Brush off the excess paint. Me. Blip, 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 blip. Ghost. Squash off the excess paint. Poor little brush, you're very beat up. That's okay. You are a beloved brush. You've gotten a lot of use in your life. Do I need to get a dump bucket? I might need to get a dump bucket. My paint water often has 3 stages. We have a jar of clean, active, and then usually I have a dump bucket handy, but I kind of... This is the copper I used last time. For the record, this copper definitely dates from middle school, which means this is old enough to drink. My paint is old enough to drink in my country, which means it's over 21. Yes, there you are, my friend. Thank you. Thank you for your service. And actually, who do I want to play Tiny Fan? Yeah, Tiny Fan, actually. Ooh, except when we got some paint on you, accidentally. Okay, we're gonna grab a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And we're gonna go. And I want it to kind of go behind where the dividery bits will go. Because I think that's good. Boop. 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 And that Liquitex copper is ferocious. Don't hate it though. I don't want you there. They'll hide too much of the pretty shiny. One nice thing about acrylic on top of acrylic is if you work fast, you can clean it off with some water. Worst case, there'll be a little extra shimmer here and there. Don't hate it. And my brushes range from really fancy ones to really rubbish ones. And it's kind of great. I'm here for it. I enjoy this fact. What if we just like stain in here? I'm sorry, little fan brush. Mistakes were made. Blech. Okay, you're fine. Walk it off, you're fine. Boop, boop, boop. And then brush. I don't feel like redrawing those little grassy strands, so we're just kind of going around them a little. Well, you're cute, Fernando. I like it. Cool beans, cool beans. Do a little more. It occurs to me they don't all have to go up in a straight line. Boop boop. Yeah, that's cute. Yep, cool. Tiny fan brush, cleaning you off. Boo 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 boo. So once this is done, I think Kiddo's plan is to store mochi squishies and other little friends in it. Oh, I gotta paint this outside. Something. Current favorite color of Kiddo is orange. So let's make a pleasing little orange. Maybe. We'll see. This could just be a terrible orange, in which case, like, we'll just know about. Large brush? No, slightly less large brush. Also an old brush. So in my hometown, there is an art store called Playtime that is brilliant if you're ever up in Arlington, Massachusetts. Great place to go if you like arts and crafts. This is too much red. This is too light a yellow. Oh no, you are very sweet and pleasing. You are sufficient unto the day. Yeah, but a lot of these brushes I got there when I was like a young teenager, 13, 14. Some of them from when I was like 12. Of my various expensive hobbies, or not expensive hobbies, or things I wanted to try. I'd say painting has stuck among the best, probably partially because I don't need to be organized and make it to specific events to do it. And also, you know, you can pick it up and put it down and work on something over a big chunk of time. And that's great when you have executive dysfunction, which is to say I am clinically disorganized. Like literally, it's a whole thing. I've been working on it for freaking ever, so a lot better at managing it now, but you know, it took a while. It is an active process. There are still days where I just kind of wind up all over the place. I try to streamline things as much as I can, but it's, you know, it's a process. Process, not perfection, or whatever, is a thing I have been told, and I work on it. Because, like, abstractly, my wife doesn't care if I'm perfect. My child doesn't care if I'm perfect. I kind of care, but mostly I want to at least not disappoint people, like, excessively so. I accept that I will make errors, and I will make mistakes, and I will need to correct errors and mistakes as best I can. There is a tiny bug. The downside of the dehumidifier is if I turn it off for a while, buggies like it. They really like it. It's inconvenient. Oh shoot, I think I still have a bucket of water too from when I was doing potting plants down here. Better check that it's not full of mosquitoes. Nothing like a basement full of mosquitoes, I guess. Yeah, it turns out if your lid is not all the way on a bucket and a sufficient number of mosquitoes get to it, you too can have a bucket full of mosquito larvae, which are weirdly adorable for being, you know, mosquito larvae. Things I never thought I'd say. Well, that's for posterity. No. Thing for later is I got the Nerdy Crafter super cool craft kit, abstractly as a carrot for kiddo, because we have had some issues with some basic health maintenance because, you know, Bean comes by it honestly. We've got the executive dysfunction coming from inside the house, as it were. Can I touch this now? I can. I love acrylics. Sometimes they dry too slow, though. Yes, acrylics sometimes dry too slow. I will fight you on this. But yeah, no, yeah, we got the Nerdy Crafter kit. My goal is to do an unboxing stream and cross-post it to YouTube, just so that it's there for posterity or whatever. And to be like, Nerdy Crafty, you're great. We enjoy your work in this household. Thank you for being, while not a kid-focused channel, you know, at least not kid-unfriendly. My child misses all the innuendo, which is great. Thank you for missing innuendo, Bean. yeah, it looks like a solid kit. I'm excited about the little bitty airbrush. We're just painting this whole honking thing orange. We are painting this whole honking thing orange. You know what? Don't at me. It's gonna be orange. Orange. If kiddo doesn't like it, I can paint it another color. Or I can, okay, note self. I just don't wanna, okay. One of the nice things of a glass top desk, for all that it apparently makes the camera somewhat grumpy, is if I get paint on this, I can just scrape it off. Be like, yeah, come off. Remove. Be clean. Just go grab a little razor blade that I use to clean my glass top stove and do a scrapey. I think eventually I'll get one that's just for down here. But, you know, it's not like that one does anything with food. It's for, like, cleaning. But just ideally, you have separate stuff for your kitchen and your arts and crafts room. But, I don't right now. And, like I said, I'm not going to be getting paint in food by using it down here. I need more yellow. And not to dunk my fingers in the green. Green and orange make a scene. I hope this is an acceptable orange. Might need more red. Mixing it right on your surface. Yep. As mentioned, executive dysfunction is real. It is a lived experience. But like most of the time it's not a big deal. Just, you know, I have to think things through a little more sometimes. And if I don't, then I have to fix mistakes. And sometimes those mistakes are small and sometimes they are larger. So I try to think things through without overthinking, which is of course a whole nother kettle o' fish. And just you know, doing stuff, making things, doing the thing. Do a painty paint. Make a pretty thing. Put it in the world. Do a dance. Sing song? Yeah. Now, this is another executive dysfunction thing. I could have used painter's tape and protected places I didn't want orange paint. But I only just thought of it. And now that there's already paint on here, it won't really stick. And also will be really hard to get on. So we're just gonna make it work. Carefully. Some of that's gonna just be like, we'll use the biggish brush a bunch, and then we'll grab a smaller brush, and we'll come back in. And we'll smooth our friends out a little bit. But yeah, so this is Sunday. Kiddo and wife are playing Genshin upstairs. My wife is way farther along in Genshin than I am. I am not even level 10 because I am a chaos beast and I haven't played that much. But also if there's monsters or boxes, I have to break the boxes and beat up the monsters to check for cabbages. I just do. It's a whole thing. Cabbages are important. Possibly I need to just buy some cabbages and eat them in real life, but it's really hard to eat an entire cabbage by yourself without destroying your insides if you're me. But my wife and child do not like the cabbages. Obviously, I need to find a cabbage buddy who will eat cabbage based food and just be like, hey, cabbage buddy, I'm making cabbages. Can I drop some off at your place so I do not become the sick? And they can be like, yeah, cabbages. And I can be like, yeah, cabbages. And then my wife and child won't have to deal with my slightly absurd desire to eat cabbages. But look, I like them. I like them. It turns out they are strongly anti-cancer and anti-inflammatory, which is probably why I crave them, to be honest. I have a lot of inflammation, especially right now after COVID. Stupid COVID. Stupid lungs. Lungs, you have one job. It is called breathing. You should do it. That is more cat fur. But yeah, no, my lungs are not the best at being lungs. And sometimes I regret this fact. And by sometimes I mean most days of my life, because it's a constant issue. But turns out prednisone's magic. Prednisone plus inhaler, good combo. They do the job of making my lungs work. And then I can breathe. This sort of looks like a pumpkin. Kind of want to ask Kiddo if I can paint like pumpkin lines on it. On one side it can look like a pumpkin house. On the other it'll be a tree house. That would be cute. Cutie, cute, cute. Little mermaid. Blending your colors right on your surface. That's how we acrylic it. These don't have the most coverage, which is not surprising. They're just cheapy craft acrylics. Most of them, except for the like ancient copper Liquitex from the dawn of time, which doesn't have coverage because it's metallic, and metallics pretty much never have coverage, which is fine. That's part of why they look pretty. Also, if you're patient and you build them up properly and you're not like a super duper goober, like a certain someone who is talking right now, you can make it look really, really shiny by doing a few layers. It's very effective. Yes. So we're just doing this thing. Boop. And then the little shelfie friend will be done. I actually have a stream to do, I think, except I don't think it recorded properly. Because I had not figured out the secret to making OBS and my Logitech webcam talk to each other. Of filtering it through Snapchat. Bizarre. Technology is great when it works. And when it doesn't work, sometimes it's still pretty entertaining. But a lot of the time it's just kind of like, what? And yes, what I'm doing now is grabbing water and painting over my brush strokes. It helps make smooth. Good. Yes, smooth. Words hard. Tree pretty. I don't know. The end. Dear internet, thank you for having other people who know that words are hard, and therefore I can just say words are hard. People are like, ah, yes. I get you. I get you. I can be like, haha, I'm not alone. Being a weirdo brain. Because I'm not. And you know what? If you have a weirdo brain and you are watching or listening, you are not alone. You are great. You are appreciated. You belong. You are a cool and valid twist on humanity. I'm assuming you're a human, you know, like, No nailings yet, or whatever. Fae Changeling's still up for argument, given that apparently there's a decent chance Stories of Changelings is just neurodivergent weird brains figuring out things. As a child who was somewhat stuff. Yeah. Oh, hi. Hello. I see you in chat. I'm checking. For when you see it later, etc. I think you can either go through Snapchat or not, but not sometimes. As most things see Snapchat as a camera, I do not like having both. Yeah, so when I try to just use the camera as a camera, OBS recognizes it and is like, yes, this is a camera, but it won't focus and it won't save the Logitech settings where I got it to focus. And I can't directly do it from the Logitech settings app, which is like a choice on someone's part. And, but I discovered Snapchat reads the Logitech settings app settings and keeps the focus, and OBS likes Snapchat just fine. So my solution is I set up the camera in Logitech with OBS and Snapchat off, because otherwise they all fight. Then I shut down the app, but it leaves the drivers running in the background. And then I boot up Snapchat, and it recognizes the camera, and it keeps the focus. And then I load OBS and load Snapchat into OBS. And then it all works. I don't have to do that workaround when I'm pointing the camera at my face, because OBS doesn't mind my face, ? But it does mind my art. Or, which is to say, it just won't freaking focus. Alright. So do a little bit more of a coat in a few spots, but that's looking pretty cute. I'm going to wait to do the edges until I finish the orange. Okay. Quit OBS. Do my camera setup in Logitech. Yeah. So I tried that, but OBS would poop it out and not keep the settings. I don't know. I'll try it again, but basically right now I have a normal Snapchat for filtering my face when I want to, because my lighting is terrible and I sometimes look more like a human using Snapchat because I am pale and I have very bright lights, and yeah. But for getting it to focus on this desk to do art was a pain in the tuchus, and it just did not want to cooperate. And so I don't know. I will try again, just straight up entering it with both Logitech and Snapchat killed and the mode saved. But I don't know. It just got grumpy, and I can't quite figure out why it grumpy. Alright, I'm just doing some thicker coats where I need to cover up some more of the blue or green smears that I've introduced on previous occasions to the side. And then this will probably take like a full 24 hours to dry because I'm applying this pretty thickly. And that's okay. They're gonna be cute. I'll borrow Bean for a minute and just be like, hey Bean, pumpkin stripies? Yes, no. I can always just do those later too. It's not like that. Honestly, those will be easier to apply if I let everything dry. But yeah, just doing a little painting. Painty painty. Enjoying it. I should paint random things more. It's very soothing. There's a lot of like studies and articles on just like just do it. Just make a thing. It don't gotta be good. It don't gotta be perfect. It doesn't have to be what you envisioned. It's good for your brain meats and your soul and your moods and your feelings or whatever. And you know, the more I just let myself sit down and do some arts, the more I see it. Yeah, it really does help. It doesn't have to be amazing. It doesn't have to be just like I pictured it. I mean, in this case, I didn't really picture it in any specific manner, so that helps. I was just like, make thing, do that thing. It's more about the end result of making small child happy and providing more vertical display space, because right now the top of the dresser is full and the cat still hops up there, which goes about as well as you can expect. But you know, like, short of closing the cats out of kiddo's room, that's going to be an endemic issue. So making ways that small items can be tidied up, kept wrangled, is good, I think. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to have to let the orange side cool. Dry. Cool. Wow. Yep, brain meats. But here's the state of things. Let me look in OBS if I've actually got the, yeah, we've got the gradient from light blue up to dark. We've got our foliagey looking stuff. We've got our branches. I think this is dry enough to slot some of, oh, no, ooh, hello fingers. No, that's alright. Kiddo will have my fingerprints for posterity. You are number 4. Up there. You are number 3. You go. Oh, you're 3. I did not think this through carefully. Boop. You are 2. You are 1. That's 6, I think. I think I'm still gonna have to go in and do a little more staining in these slots. But that works. That's pretty stinking cute. We'll need to decide about the outside, and I want to do some kind of color around the edges. But for now, it's time to leave it alone before it like glues itself to anything. Because acrylic does that. Yeah. A bunch left here. Just grab a random thing and paint a bit. Rock. Okay, I'm gonna be a pumpkin. Probably. It's I've got this nice orange nonsense here. Rocks are fun. Oh, where's my other little friend? Woo! Hey, Pao! I gotta check chat on the phone more. Yeah, so just the little shelfie friend is pretty happy, so I'm gonna throw some paint on rocks so I'm not wasting too much acrylic. And then I'll smear it all over, because later that'll make it easier to get it off. I've discovered if I have a relatively thick coating, I can just like peel it off. So I've been just leaving it on for a while until I have a thick enough coating to do the peel, which is weirdly satisfying. Plate's just an old IKEA kids plate with the plastic kid stuff as it gets beaten up, and I don't trust it. It becomes art supplies. This is going to be a very craggy pumpkin. I don't hate this. I don't know what I'll do with it. It may not actually remain a pumpkin. Smoother rocks are definitely easier to do whatever you want with, but ones with weird crags are fun too. And to be honest, the like kind of greeniness underneath reminds me of when we've gone pumpkin picking. Some of the funkier heirloom hybrid types. Are you as painty as I want you? You are. Actually, like I said, I'm enjoying the green kind of showing through a little. Go there. Let's see. Oh, you're a bird I started a while ago. I'm going to clean this brush off though. Actually, we're going to smear the yellow a little bit. There. You can join the thick party. No, there's tons of paint left. Never mind. Grab another rock. A bunch of like rocks from painting with kiddo a few years ago. I don't know, I haven't done it recently. I just haven't. Oh, this was gonna be another bird. I'm gonna do little budgies. Budgies are weirdly satisfying, I must say. Paint more rocks as budgies. It's weirdly enjoyable. Also, the rocks like designed to be painted on are not necessarily the most fun to paint on. I think a lot of my favorites are just random rocks we found outside. You're gonna need another coating. That's fine. Join the party. So many rocks. Seriously. I'm gonna keep busting them out. I should get more scrap paper out. Scrap paper. Cool. Because I mean, like, the desk is quite easy to clean, but I don't have to bust out the razor blade friend to scrape it up. And that doesn't seem bad to not have to. Boop a doop boop boop. Oh hey, can I borrow Bean for a minute? Can I borrow Bean for a minute?
You borrow what?
Can I borrow the Bean for a minute?
Nice in the bathroom. Why?
I just wanted her to see the little house shelf.
Okay.
And
There aren't any paper towels.
oh, you can come down. The camera won't catch you. There's a bunch of paper towels in the basement cupboard.
Sure.
Still.
Are you streaming?
I'm streaming. It's all good.
Problem.
What's the problem?
Turn off the light.
Oh, right. Because we have the mice. Oh, yes. We have successfully captured some mice. They're currently in a tub with a bunch of cotton balls, and I put food and water in there. And an egg carton for them to hide inside of. They seem to like hiding in the egg carton for what it's worth. I don't know. Life is an experiment. Turns out, among other things, the mice are coming in through the basement vent fans that are for controlling mustiness, which is awkward. They especially, I discovered this because they were trying to come through while the fan was running, and I couldn't figure out what was making it catch and make a terrifying noise. And then I saw the tiny mouse, and I heard a little squeak, and I looked up, and there's a mouse
No
with
cat.
its
No.
face pointing out, going, "Why?" And I was like, "Why are you going through a running fan, mouse? Why would you do that? Come see." All right. You will not see the bean, but you will hear the bean. Beanie bean.
You can see the outside of it.
Yes. So here's the outside.
Yeah, looks pretty bare.
Would you like if I gave it lines like a pumpkin? Would that be cute?
Cute.
And here's the inside.
I love the inside.
And then I'm gonna do a shimmery edge. Will that be good?
The shimmery edge would be good. The pumpkin side. I think the top of it needs a stem.
We can do a little stem and a leaf. I can do that.
There's just like a bit of it painted green, kind of.
Do you want? So I could paint, or I could make like a little chimney that we could paint like a stem. Would you like that?
A chimney stem.
A little chimney stem. I'm just painting some rocks with my extra paint.
Because you feel like it?
Yeah, and then I'll turn them into things later. It'll be fun. Hi, Mary. Hi, Mr. Trouble.
Hi, Mr. Havoc.
Are you gonna climb up and be on the stream, Mr. Cat?
I think
Probably.
so. Is he going to go in your chair?
I don't know. Probably. He is a Havoc cat. All right, let's see what we've got here. I have a lot of random things to paint. Oh, I have little pumpkins. I forgot I had those.
Oh, that's so cute.
Index cards. Tiny mushrooms.
Can I come next to you?
Yeah,
I would
so
see.
if you peek, so as long as you're not like, don't climb on my table, which you wouldn't do anyway,
Yeah.
and you'll still be out of stream. Would this be a good stem? No, that won't be a good stem.
That would not be a good stem. But it would be cute to grow around the house.
We can put it on the inside, just one or two of them.
One or two on the inside.
I can paint a couple, and you can put them where you want them as you want them.
Yeah, I think I will do that. It's just you paint a couple.
Tiny canvas. Yeah, Bean's 7 now.
Who are you talking to?
The people in chat. Yeah, it's Pow. The plan is to go dump them in a wildlife area, the mice, and then if something eats them, whatever. Here we go. This will be fun.
Oh. You're going to paint that?
Should I paint a tiny lizard or should I paint a tiny snake? I think I have more lizards than snakes because I was more excited about the lizards. Oh, tiny apples too. I have a lot of little wood odds and ends.
That are adorbs. Even though I would have.
Well, you can have some if you want them. I still gotta figure out a good stem.
No, that would be really good.
Well, it won't stay like this, but I might use it as the base.
If you can trim it down, it would be good. Trim it down. That might be good. What's the goal?
Well, so first we're gonna just test the concept,
Of having it.
and then we would just go sneep snarp.
What about that? That's really short. More on the side is how I imagined it. It's more on the side.
Okay, we can do that. Guess what? A, I have more tubes. B, I can just change where my cut is. Like that?
And then kind of on like the side of the house, like right here.
Oh, well, that's even easier. We just go snorp.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. It's kind of like on the side of the house, like a real chimney. Cause it's kind of like
that?
that. Yeah.
Okay, we can do that. I'll bust out the glue gun in a bit.
I can put my hands on camera, just not my face.
Yeah.
So we can play around with the mushroom
Yeah, you can play around with the mushroom.
and such.
So that'll be cute. We'll mess with that later. Detag this little lizard friend. I say, lizard, become detagged. What do I say? Well, Well, you know, I don't have background noise, so I have to do cheetah chat.
I know.
So there's noises. We can paint a pumpkin up too.
Looks a little weird. Oh no, it looks weird with the yellow. Doesn't look the nicest.
Well, I can get more red in there. There we go. Now it's more orangey. Yeah, it needs a little more red. Though it's kind of nice having them different shades.
That's okay. Are you? It'll be okay, but it's kind of weird look in my opinion. If I said dark orange, it would be okay. That's not a dark orange. I mean, super, super, super light orange. Still a dark orange. Maybe if you want them different tones.
Boop.
Are you painting it to go with the house?
I'm just painting it for the sake of painting it.
Okay.
To use up the paint and stuff. Oh, that's
Why
kind of fun.
I still look like a Ninja Turtle.
Ninja Turtle pumpkins.
I never watched Ninja Turtles,
But you went to a Ninja Turtles birthday party one year.
Really?
Yeah, it was a long time ago. Oh my goodness. That
Who
was It was some of our neighbors back in Norwood.
Okay.
The ones we helped pack up some when they had to move in a rush.
I don't know them.
That's okay. You don't remember?
Well, I do know Ninja Turtles from like a bunch of my YouTubers that I watch. They're like sometimes watching those.
Little orangey friend. Alright. I think I've used up enough of my orange paint now. Into the water with your... Little beanie. Nope, you are not on the cameras. You are good.
My hands are on camera though. You can see them in the corner there.
Yep, I can.
Snatching the mushroom. You already did the mushroom. Are you gonna paint this though?
How many mushrooms do you want painted and how do you want them to look?
I want
And do you want any apples or no apples?
No apples, but I would like at least 3. If we were going to do apples, I would like a Velcro so I could stick them to the top of the house.
We could do that.
But I don't really want apples anyway.
Okay, so how many little mushrooms? Hand me the number of mushrooms. There are more in the bin. There's a little baggie. Beside your mushrooms.
I like to eat mushrooms, but I like the aesthetic.
You used to like to eat them.
Really?
Yep.
Once upon a time.
Once upon a time when you were little. Little bitty. Let's make it a... Let's see.
Clicking around in the background, obviously. Ghosties. Apple. That's cute. I like the gold stem. If you made it a reddish brown mushroom, that'd be so cool.
I can make it reddish brown. Let's get some more red out.
That mushroom would be so pretty. I just think that would be really pretty, in my opinion. That mushroom.
Make another shiny stem.
With that brown. That's another brown.
This is a mix of the copper and the
Silk?
the Liquitex copper and the Martha Stewart copper, which is really more of a like slightly pink gold, plus just a little bit of the yellow and red are on the brush at the moment.
I want to see the inside again. It was so pretty. I want to see the inside.
Just a minute. My fingers is all painted.
Okay.
I don't want to make it icky yucky. No icky yucky, thank you.
Why are you making a fetch voice?
Yeah, that is the voice I do for Kvetch, isn't it?
Yes.
We got this cute little book from PJ Library called Giddy and Kvetch, and the voice I do for Kvetch is pretty much what I was just doing. Whatever I say.
Yes.
Kind of like, hey, bye.
Yep, Kvetch is just, yeah.
He's a burb.
Yes, he is a bird.
A burby burb.
He goes weird.
Alright. Clean my fingies real good. Carefully pick up the friend. Want to see the inside again? Show the inside on camera again. I think he's very aesthetic.
It's really pretty. I love it.
You okay?
I did not do that on purpose.
Nothing's broken. We're fine. It's fine. We're just gonna let it sit for a little bit. And I'm gonna keep enjoying using up random paint. Do an underlayer of the darker browns.
Can we? Oh yeah, you need the mushrooms to dry.
Yes.
So you're gonna do back and forth on different things.
Yes.
So you finished the pumpkin for now, but you're gonna add more to it later.
Yes. Turns out, I like to not glue my fingers to things more than I need to. Meep, 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 meep.
If you see weird things in the background, that is just me fiddling around. What is?
Hey Bean, how have you been doing on water today? You sound a little snorfly.
I should drink water.
You should drink something anyway. It doesn't have to be water. We have seltzer, we have apple juice, we have
Apple juice.
milk and almond milk. Okay.
Apple juice. There's apple juice.
Do you need help getting the apple juice, or are you capable of pouring it in a cup? Okay. Are you willing to ask mommy for help, or you would like me specific?
Ask mommy for help, but then I'm going to come back down here.
You like hanging out?
Yep.
Yeah, it's fine. Hanging out's fun.
Where should I put my seltzer though?
Put the apples in the box, and you can put it over there.
Oh, that's smart. Put the apples in the box and then go ask.
You need some help. Turns out both your moms like to hydrate you and feed you. Oh, it's fun to paint things. Little lizard. So yeah. Little lizards were one of the possibilities for activities for the birthday. That just we did not need this option. Turns out there was plenty of stuff to do. I think it really shows like wife and my focus that I was like arts and crafts, and wife was like physical activities that allow children to run off steam. It was good. It was good. We sent children through a string maze who had never been through a string maze. I mean, we didn't put up any bells or like mouse traps or anything. This was a very chill string maze. And we sent the more coordinated children through first, so that no one had to feel bad about destroying it. And yeah, it went well. Hello, little lizard. You're picking up schmitz. That's not the bad thing. What's up, Nugget?
Mommy's feeding the cats.
Oh, okay.
So
That's alright. I can come get you juice. I will return to stream shortly. I must go juice the child. Hydrate the child.
Seriously, the type of streams you do? I did not know.
Yeah, I stream all kinds of random things. Beep, beep, beep. It's called being a variety streamer.
But some streamers aren't variety streamers, like
It's
Nerdy.
true. Yeah. Well, Nerdy's technically a variety streamer. Nerdy does, though Nerdy's main channel is mostly unboxings right now. But they also, you know, she also does art and gaming. Her streaming channel is games, yeah.
It's not an actually stream.
But she does lots of other stuff.
Be different.
You either get a cup. Do you want to use your dinosaur cup from yesterday? You want to drink it or dump it? Or just grab a fresh one? It's on the table outside the door. But I wanted juice. I might have had it later than that. You guys still have the elderberries left. So got frosting stopped in the fridge after. In the bottom big bin with the wraps. There's containers and there's the squirt tubes. The squirt tubes are in a bag. Yep. Okay. Bean has been distracted by cupcakes upstairs. Because cupcakes. I need to make a little be back soon device.
By the way, Mom.
Yeah, Nugget?
Can we talk about what happened yesterday?
Yeah, you totally can.
So yeah, yesterday I had a birthday party. There was cupcakes.
So, how you want this reddish? You want this red brown up here?
Kind of reddish browny thing.
How red? Let's see.
Pretty red.
Like that? Or a little more brown?
Looks cool.
All right.
So anyways, there was like this quest that my mom's did. No one was into it until the fighting part of the quest where we were fighting some thieves. And Evan was like, I want to do this forever. And I was like, guys, it's time to move on. Guys, it's time to move on. And they were just like,
Yeah, well, it turns out your friends haven't really done quests like we do for you before. With the riddles and the string maze and stuff.
mm.
Did you like us having the dragon speak? Was that cool?
I was like, what? I was kind of confused,
All right.
but interested.
So that was interesting.
Oh, I want them different variations, not all the same reddish brown.
Okay, we'll make this one redder.
And I got a lot of cool presents. It was
Yeah.
fun. I only had 2 friends there. Three just couldn't make it. We knew 2 of them couldn't make it before, but then one messaged us right before the party.
Yeah.
He woke up sick.
Poor friend. I should check on them and see if they're ready for a cupcake drop off. Because we can just leave it on their stoop and then they don't need to worry about getting us sick. Which, like, fair. Initially I was like, I'll just bring them by. And his mom was just like, I don't want to get you sick. You get sick easily. Please do not come get sick. I will cry. I was like, oh, that's fair. I do, in fact, have terrible lungs. So that is a fair concern. Yeah, dropping.
Those 2 mushrooms look a little too the same. Can you make one of them different? They look so
I have
the
a plan.
same, in my opinion. Oh, I had some gold up there. Big old orangey. And silver, that's pretty. You're making a rainbow. You're making it super pretty.
Dump the extra off. Grab a little more red. Come up from the edge.
What just happened?
It just doesn't want to stay. That power strip is a grumper.
Yeah.
And a tissue nugget.
That's pretty. Where are they?
I should have tissues down here. Oh, maybe I killed them when I was sick. That's alright. I got toilet paper. Some for you, some for me. The family chorus. Alright, I'll make this one very red.
You know how you made that one pretty like goldish?
Yeah, you want me to do that over here too?
No, not exactly the same.
Because I can also, once the red dries, I can go in.
Not exactly the same thing, but kind of like maybe some like blended of pink in there. Like this really... Or green!
We can also wait, Maya, and I can do like spots or stripes.
I kind of want to do spots on the first one.
Okay.
White spots. Do we have any white paint?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just not out right this moment.
I'll try and use up the ones that are out, so. If we can do it. Can we add like the green thing that you did for that one?
Oh, do green in the middle here?
Yeah, like the other one.
Try. I could also grab some yellow and have like yellow. Do you want so you want yellow coming from the middle or green?
Green. So that would be
Thin stripes or more streaky?
thin stripes, because if it's going to be watermelon-y, would be super cute. A watermelon mushroom, that'd be so cute. Oh my goodness. Let's call it a watermelon mushroom. Those rocks are super cool. What are they?
Just painted rocks right now. I haven't decided what they're gonna be. Other than the budgies. The budgies are gonna be budgies.
What?
There you go. You like that?
That's pretty. I think the bottom bit of it should also be green.
Well, let me let it dry because I can't do that right now.
What is that?
Yeah, that one's still a little wet. Oops.
Golden.
My fingers are very exciting.
You made it with it. Is that one? What?
This one's fine. I wanna do the gills.
Gills?
That's
Oh,
the like under the cap.
Once this is done, I'm just going to figure the mates in. I'm going to be starting on the little mushroom side. I think I know what would be super cool to do with this. Is like fruit fruit themed ones. So like this one would be caramel apple, this one would be watermelon. And I don't know what that one would be yet. Maybe chocolate dipped strawberry. I mean, why not?
I mean, I could actually paint them like little fruities if you want. These ones I was painting more like actual little mushrooms.
I mean, what I thought would be cool is like a little fruit and mushroom set. That caramel apple one is super pretty. That one, I think I know what you should add on it. I think you should add like, what is the one? Some like chocolate drizzle to kind of make it look like a chocolate strawberry one. Because I think that would
Which
be
one?
cool. The one you're holding currently.
I could try that. You want you
Just kind of like a little like.
Can you go in there and find me white or a very light yellow? Actually, I might have white here too. Oh, I do have white. Because strawberry seeds are like a very, very pale.
You don't need to add the strawberries.
But that would be cute. Okay. Tiny airbrush. Come to me, tiny airbrush.
If you don't know, guys, there is some cups over here. Or one's my cup, one is my mom's.
Yeah, I think they're off screen right now. That's fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
They're not
They are.
integral to our life of doodling. Tiny little strawberry seeds painting you on.
Why did they do this? My snake one was easier to take off the tag. I could just kind of slip it all the way down it or all the way up it.
Yeah, I remember.
Because because it's easy. If I can find a snake in here, I'm gonna show you. I don't know if you've
Maybe I
done
should
it.
bring the camera down for doing this more detailed stuff.
Whoa.
But,
Look at that.
oh, you found another snaky.
Yep, I found another snake. So I can kind of slide it, and it would work to kind of just
Sounds
squiggle
like.
Sorry. Kind of squiggle that.
Alright, so there's enough of those painted. Let me clean the tiny brush. Super tiny brush.
Here's a cute snake.
I'll post some pictures of these in the Discord later.
What's this called?
Discord's a like messaging site thing that some of my friends and I use a lot. Alright, now let's try and do our
And a lot of your friends also watch this channel.
some of my friends anyway. Sufficient of my friends. I kind of gloop this on so it looks more like a dunked strawberry vibe. It'll kind of, as long as I do it pretty evenly, it'll
You
smooth
didn't
that
put
out.
the seeds in the spot.
That's fine. That's the side I'm covering with chocolate.
Oh.
Is my plan.
If you don't know, I'm playing off screen with one of the snakes.
Yeah. Beanie's got one of the little wood guys.
It's a snake specifically.
Yeah.
I'm just fidgeting around with it. If you want to see what I'm doing, yeah, I'll show you. Kind of like this. You see that? Whoa! The cupcake paint on it.
Look
It
alright?
looks like it now.
Okay, good.
You got no paint on this. Okay. Hi.
There we go. We've got our little... Is that centered? Can you look over on my computer and tell me?
It is.
I don't know if the camera's focusing on it, but there's your little chocolate dipped
It's so cute.
mushroom.
That was perfect. That was perfect.
Okay.
What I thought is what you were going to do is kind of just burp it down. Not watermelon one doesn't look like a watermelon. It looks like a strawberry.
Okay. Well, initially you just said green stripes, so
It's
if you
okay.
really want it to be watermelon-y, I should make like the red down here and the green up here.
That would be sensible.
Should I do that? Let's do
Yeah,
that.
so it doesn't look like a strawberry. A very wet strawberry.
You having fun, Nugget? Alright.
I'm trying to show this on camera and it's kind of hard. I know you guys can't see it. Can't show it on the camera. I show it like I like having fun. There we.
Okay.
If you don't know, I am towards the side of the ghost rug. That is where I have been. The wall's over there. The wall's
Got kind of pinky in there because watermelon's pinky red.
cute. I really like these fruit-free mushrooms.
Alright, I'm glad since you're the one coming up with the ideas for them. Alright, I like that color. We'll let it dry. Boop. Alright, what did you want about the caramel apple one? Do you want me to make it look more like a drippy caramel on top?
That'd be really pretty.
Okay.
I do like that color, but if it looks a little more droopier, it would be cool.
Yep, I can just use some of the metallic.
To make it a little droopy.
Yeah, to make it look more defined. I'll have to use a teeny bit of brown in there too for opacity reasons.
What is opacity?
Opacity? So an opaque thing is not see-through. A translucent thing is see-through. So to adjust the opacity means to adjust how see-through something is.
If you don't know, I found the way to make the snake look like it's in the real snake pose. It's kind of like they twirl, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you not talking?
Why am I not talking?
Yeah.
I'm not talking because I'm painting.
Oh no,
I make a vaguely caramel color.
what is it? What is it? Oh my god! What are these?
Those are little strings for the little like pumpkin and kitty ornaments.
Oh, what are you? Oh my god, what's in here? What is this?
Oh, those are my old teeth.
Ew. Ew.
They're wisdom teeth that got pulled out.
That is disgusting. Are you seriously going to paint those?
I don't know what I'm doing with them. They're just sort of there for now.
I don't know.
I don't want to throw them out.
I know.
I just don't know what I do want to do with them.
I don't know. Paint them. To look less weird.
So there will be close-ups in the Discord. Wow, now I'm checking chat again, sorry. I'll get some photos with my phone, which is, while not the best, completely acceptable as a photoing device.
Are you done with my house or something?
Pretty much. It needs to dry for now. And then I can do the stripies on the pumpkin side.
And the silver lining.
And the shiny lining, yep. Should I do silver or copper? Because that'll match the kind of tree colors that we went for.
Actually, I think a really shiny blue.
Shiny blue. Okay. If I can find my pearlescent, I can do that. Because then I can add blue to the pearlescent and it'll make it blue.
What is your pearlescent look like?
It just makes anything you mix with it pearly. Alright, now we're going to paint this side green.
Can you tell me where it is? I can find it for you if you tell me.
If it's in there, it's kind of tall.
Kind of tall.
Wait, is this it?
Is it?
It looks a lot like this. It's a bottle, not a jar. And it will say pearl medium.
So, what am I missing?
Oh, you're too wet. Brush, you're too wet.
How do you spell pearl?
P-E-A-R-L.
I think I found it.
Yes.
Found it. Here's your pearlescent. I'm trying to give you a pearlescent pipe.
Pearl medium.
Pearl medium. This is so good.
Oh, the shiny paint.
Yep.
I think I used some of that on your other shelf.
No, it's the wrong one. You also, the one I was looking at, you only ever used on this shelf.
The one with the stars?
Yeah. It wasn't the one with butterflies.
Oh, right, yeah. The butterfly one is on the other shelf, isn't it?
Yep.
Boop, 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 boop.
dark pearlescent blue.
I can try. We'll do a little test.
See how good it is.
Yeah.
Let's do a little swatch.
Okay. I need some more yellow to do some streakies. Because watermelons. Hello.
What? I want to see. Oh, it's so cute.
And I'm going to do little black seeds. I got to do the white edging in between the green and the red with the tiny brush. And then we'll need to do little black seeds, if I can find the black. Are you putting bunny in? Here. This is my ancient bunny that is now the beans. The arms and legs pop off, courtesy of snaps, which is brilliant.
This is one of the bunny's legs. If you can see, I'm gonna just come closer so I can. That's one of the bunny's legs that we hold in, but it just snaps back in. If you don't believe me, I'm gonna put it further in. Snap out. Snap in. So yeah, pretty cool. Also, they move really good. And I think that's why they did that.
Yeah, to make the bunny poseable.
Yeah. Was this for a bot or did somebody make it?
Well, someone made it, but Grammy Deb gave it to me. She bought it. I thought my grandma gave it to me because it was given to me when I was so little I didn't remember. But Grammy Deb told me later that she gave it to me. Your Grammy Deb, my mommy Deb. There we go. We've got our little
I want to see. Oh, it's so cute.
watermelon themed
So
mushroom.
cute. That is so
I do
cute.
like a little. Alright, you can dry now. Oh,
We
good.
put more stuff in here.
More stuff in our.
There's nothing in here.
Bum, 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 bum.
Nothing in here.
Boop,
Yeah,
boop.
I'm currently talking
All
about
right,
my
hello.
cottage and there's nothing in it.
Hello, lizard. There's stuff in it. We can put more stuff in it, though. I do have some stuff. Some of it I was torn between whether it should go in the claw machine or I should save it for your stocking.
Well, if you show it to me, I would know what it is, but it would be a benefit so I could tell you if I would like it.
Mm-hmm. I also just put stuff in there. You can,
Win it out.
yeah, win it out. You can trade. Oh yeah, my little beanie. Did you poop today?
Yes.
Did you put a sticker on the chart and get a
No.
gummy? Go get a gummy and put a sticker on your chart.
Come in with me, buddy.
We've got a potty chart, which is really literally just a calendar that Bean put stickers on to help combat a tendency towards constipation, which is not a fun time. We do shimmery Tim Tum of the lizardy friend. This is fun. One sec though. I've got G-chat messages, which means I'm gonna pile it away from chat for a little bit. In just a minute. And check on doors. Let's see, what's up? Oh, my phone's about to die. Hey Bean, would you be willing to grab me either a battery or... Oh, actually hand me that cord.
It's right next to you.
Thank you. Let's see. No, wrong kind of cord. Never mind.
Battery.
Yeah, if you're willing to grab me one of the batteries from upstairs. For my phone. Just doodly doodling. Ooh, very chill hangouts sound nice. My brain is like near. Okay, no, Twitch, make big so I can see the chat. Hello, friend. I am probably poofing shortly to brain with wife about if we're gonna go over to a friend's to chill.
We're going somewhere
We
today?
might go see Teffy. Is this the right kind of cord? No, this is the cord for your tablet.
Oh.
I need the little black cord. It's okay. It's not a big deal.
Oh,
If my phone goes to sleep, it goes to sleep.
I'll go get it. Black.
We have a lot of cords in our home. We've got like a charging station in the TV room, which is really just, I use these little cubby things to kind of make a spot where I throw random cables. And we also have a little like USB charge hub. Hello, shiny lizard. Shiny lizard. Wee-boo, wee-boo. Gently stretching it both ways, over and over. Oop, definitely have too much paint in some of these spots. That's okay, Nugget.
I'm a bunny.
So we've got a lot of little.
Bunny
Oh, you did not bring me a cord. That is fine.
You're stuck. Bunny hugs you.
Bunny hugged me. I like bunnies. Bunnies are great.
That is so pretty. I love that lizard.
Little wiggle lizard.
Oh, I love you, little mushrooms. What is that?
Hmm?
The weird looking one.
That one? I don't know what I'm going to turn it into yet. Something. It will be something. I haven't decided what yet. Big thing about lizard is just going to be making sure nothing is too stuck together.
You're just gonna wiggle it before it dries.
Yeah, now nothing is currently stuck, which means one can adjust it later. I'm gonna paint this a little more. Sometimes it's just layers upon layers of paint to get a smooth result.
Which one is gonna be the cute birdie?
I haven't decided yet.
If
Or the budgies, these are already set up to become
that's
birdie
okay.
birds.
Those are budgies.
Those will be budgies.
I like the budgies.
Courtesy. You can have the little one when I'm done, yes.
Yes.
The little birdie burb.
You put the little bird on top of the big bird.
I'm gonna paint this side of this one brown. I haven't decided what this will be, but that's okay.
You know how there's Gerald the groundhog in our backyard?
Oh yes, yes, you called the groundhog Gerald.
Yep.
I was hoping Gerald would go away, but we're gonna have to spray some repellent and stuff.
Oh, is Gerald still there?
Yeah, Gerald came back, we're pretty sure.
I did not see him.
I mean, we haven't seen them outside.
But he stole some of our crops.
Mommy says that the hole that she filled in got re-excavated, so that indicates to me that Gerald has returned to explore our yard somewhere.
Yeah, kind of like Mariah, and she has a skunk that's exploring her backyard.
Awkward.
Yeah. Well, Gerald.
Though personally, skunks are not bad. Skunks are not bad. Skunks eat mice for one thing.
Yeah, but also they smell.
Yeah, they do smell.
Mariah's seen him once, but smelled him a lot.
Yeah. Did you know there's a skunk that used to show up at Grammy Deb's house a lot?
Really?
Yeah, it decided it liked my dad, your grandpa Mark. We think it's because he pitched the hot dog out after a cookout. And so the skunk associated his smell with tasty food. But when he went out to call for the cat at night, when we were like, wanted the cat to come in so we could go to bed and not worry about the cat, the skunk used to sometimes come when he called. And that was funny. He used to get very sad. It would make like a sad face when he'd be like, no, not you. Go away. No skunky.
That's cute.
It's pretty funny to us.
What is that portrait thing?
Portrait thing?
On the side.
This?
No. Down. Down. In front of my treehouse, but down. No. Wrong place. Right there. Right next to the paint palettes. No.
Oh, that's just a little paint. It's just a canvas that doesn't have a painting on it yet. It has a little sketch someone else put on.
What is it?
I don't know. Start of a sketch. Unclear. Alright, little lizard. You are going to be very shiny. I'll probably go in with more colors later.
Why are you so excited about lizards?
Because lizards are cute.
I like snakes.
Snakes are also cute.
What happened to your eyes? What happened to your eye, snake? That snake's a little weird. This snake's not as weird as... Look at what happened to this snake.
What happened?
It has its eyes all weird. Its eyes are on top of its head.
That happens. You know, different types of snakes and other animals have their eyes in different places depending on what they like to do and eat.
That is so cute. I said to hear what we did. Can I steal one of the lizards to paint?
You can. Would you like to paint it with the kind of paint that's permanent instead of your paint that kind of washes off and drives you crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good plan. This would make a good little
I wanted
bird,
like this cute little fruit lizard. I think it would be super cute to make it a little strawberry dipped in.
Do you want to paint that or do you want me to paint that?
I think you should paint it because I'm not really a good painter.
And that's okay, Nugget. The more you practice, the more it'll come out. Things will come out the way you want. But it's also okay if you want me to do something. I'm willing to take that commission. Is it a commission if your child's just like, I want this thing, please paint it? I don't know.
I don't think it is.
It's a thing. Right. I'm painting this, though I'm probably gonna need to repaint it to make this stem for the pumpkin house.
You're making the stem currently? Our stem's really brown.
They turn brown. They start green and then they turn brown as they dry. So when you cut it off of the vine, it turns brown.
Okay. And we don't want my tree house still be on the vine.
Alright. It'll need to dry and then get manipulated and probably filled in with something. We'll do some of the...
I'm sorry that you always start this.
What's up, Nugget?
I was saying I'm sorry that you almost never get a stream sometimes.
That's okay. There's a lot of things in life, it turns out. And sometimes you have to decide what you're doing on any given day. And, you know, I'm usually tired after work and there's other stuff to do. Well, we will talk to Mommy and decide if we have brain stems, because it is a school night. So that would limit how long we could stay. Alright, I don't know, I'm just like obsessively using paint on rocks now.
I know.
But it's fun. It's fun. This one's going to be a tiny frog.
It's going to be a tiny frog!
Little frog lump. I don't know about this one yet.
That one looks cool. It could
I
be
might just leave this
better.
one as is. It's kind of just a cool rock.
Yeah, it's just a cool rock.
Okay.
Maybe a few stripes on it would be awesome. To leave that stripe there and add some more natural sandy color.
Maybe. Sometimes the correct answer for decorating something is leave it alone. And that's okay too.
How about I just say? This is kind of a mess.
Mm.
There's this room.
Yeah, I gotta rearrange it. It's not well arranged at this time. But it is sufficiently functional unto the day. Alright, I think this state of chaos is where I will end.
You're gonna end the stream?
I think so. Maybe I'll just make a green cat real quick because I've got all this green just sitting here.
Green?
Or I can make a green lizard. I don't know.
Green.
So I think before I paint the strawberry lizard, we'll do some doodles.
Of the strawberry?
Yeah, to make sure we're on the same page.
Strawberries.
Okay, so you want him to have like a chocolate drizzle.
Chocolate. But really cool chocolate drizzle. I mean, like, its whole head is dipped in chocolate. And, like, its little feetsies.
Yeah, we're definitely going to pre-draw that before we try and paint it. Just
So,
like the YouTubers you like, it's when you want something really specific as an end result, it's good to plan it out first.
Yeah. Also, the one with art dolls always has references, people, references. I always enjoy that.
Delightful, yeah.
It's not delightful.
No?
One. It's the one that
Oh, KP! Yeah.
Kate.
Who makes the cute dragons and magical critters.
Mhm.
Yes.
I really like her.
She makes the critter art dolls as opposed to the people-y art dolls. I mean, I guess Delightful's done a couple crittery ones, but she's more like people's.
Well, she uses actual dolls. KP just kind of starts it from
She makes them from scratch, yeah. That's fair. I guess technically Delightful customizes and KP is a scratch build person. I mean, Delightful does do a few scratch builds.
Really? I've never seen a new one.
The bunny. Remember the bunny that she 3D printed
Oh, yeah.
and put out on the internet so people can 3D print it and mod it? Alright. And
I'm currently
ooh,
roasted on my
I think that sounds great. I just saw, hey, when our friends visit with Elvis, they're offering to see if Elvis can convince Gerald he doesn't want to live in our yard. Sound good?
That sounds funny.
I like it. He's definitely dug under our shed very thoroughly.
Yeah, so
So,
Elvis would need to, like, run around the shed.
Your choice if you want to let him at the burrows or just have him, like, pee and dig and growl angrily. Also, I gotta talk to you guys and figure out, like, food plan ahead of time, because the more I plan ahead, the easier it will be in the
when
moment.
are they going to visit?
They're gonna visit us around Thanksgiving, because
Oh.
you'll be off of school, I'll be off of work, Mommy will be off of work. We can, like, hang out. Maybe we'll go to the zoo, maybe we won't. Depends on the weather, probably.
The zoo sounds fun. With Elvis?
I don't know if Elvis likes the zoo.
Why would you think?
I don't know. Alright.
Elvis wouldn't like
Green
it?
cat. Green cat. Oh no, I got green on the thing I want to paint as a tiny burb.
What?
That's alright. Off. Off. Hooray! Cool. There will be more rock painting later.
What tiny bird?
I think for now it is time for me to say
Which one's the
goodbye.
tiny bird?
This one's gonna be a bird.
Which one?
This one's gonna be a frog. This one I don't know yet. Maybe a potato.
Which one
This one I don't know yet.
Again?
This one.
No, that
It's
one.
brown bird. These are gonna be budgies. Oh, bye-bye phone. Bye-bye friends. I'm gonna stop the stream.
Yep. stop
Thank
it.
you for watching. I'll put this VOD up on YouTube too so it's not lost. But
What if I
it is time for me to go.